Howdy guys, wanted to make an update video for the Gas Arrow Pathfinder. So level 94, just hit level 94. Currently number 10 on the ladder. Final solution grenade, final solution grenade. Yeah, this build's cracked. It's gonna be kind of a longer rambly video, but I'm gonna just do a quick map while I kind of yap and explain some of the mechanics. And I'm going to talk about how the build plays. I think the build slept on, and my goal is for people who are struggling in this league, like to get a build going, get to end game, can pick this up and run with it. So I specifically saved a good map. Which one did I save? It was like a Savannah or something. Oh, I was supposed to run this one, then this one. Okay. Let's go run a backwash. This is fine. I'll show you how the build plays while I talk. If you haven't seen the previous video, it's a gas grenade. So it uses the Plague Finger elemental crossbow to scale poison damage from the elemental damage. Sorry, little spacey. It's like 5 in the morning in Alaska here. It's like 5:05 Alaska time right now. So little loopy, but I'll just do like half a map. I'll just show you how it plays while I talk about it. But yeah, a few things that have changed since the last update video. Namely, I went blink now, so I got an amulet with spirit on it to go blink. I got a Hyres Ire, which is busted. Got a second grenade for the crossbow, so I don't have to get it on the tree anymore. Got a disgusting helmet. Sniped it. I sniped a lot of gear for this. Honestly, I got really lucky on trade. But if you haven't seen the previous videos, this is how the build works. You just shoot grenades down and then run away. And everything in the AoE dies. Damage has not been a problem since like day 1, day 2 really. Everything just dies really fast. And blink makes it so you can pop this down and then run past the pack, shoot down your new set of grenades, and then pop past them again. Except when you're tired, you end up just sprinting into them. What is this? Ooh, a Covetous Shrine. Is that... Ooh, rarity. Let's go. So you get the idea. This is how the build plays. I'll explain some of the stuff real quick. So the POB will be in the description. It's hard to make a full new player friendly guide for it, but TLDR is just get as much flat elemental damage as you can from all your gear. Pumps it through here. The way Gas Arrow works is it shoots a projectile, they overlap, and for every, like, I don't know, it feels like second, maybe half second, an enemy's in the poison cloud here, they take a tick of poison. You do some stuff that I'll explain later to get up to 6 poisons, and everything dies really quickly. It's really efficient. They actually buffed it this league, so at gem level 22, I'm getting 711% damage. This is added damage effectiveness. This was changed up from like, I think it was 300 last league. Can I wear this? No, I can't. Okay. And for reference, Gas Arrow, the bow version is 250. Yeah, added damage effectiveness. So this is like 711. It's like triple. It's like double the Gas Arrow damage added effectiveness. So few changes. The POB will have this set up. If you don't have the spirit for blink, you don't need it. Honestly, it almost felt better to just shoot this stuff around. I'm gonna do this trade. To just shoot gas arrows and then dodge roll everywhere. Almost felt better than doing blink. Blink, you can kind of kill yourself and end up running into packs. So don't worry if you don't have that. Plague Fingers, the only like required unique. So what are the other changes? ES helmet. This is a disgusting one. I sniped this one. If you don't really need Hyres Ire, honestly, I didn't really notice it. Like, I don't really notice the difference. I do feel a little tankier. I noticed on the bosses. on like the Zest fight, the projectiles just went right through. I'm not sure if they're supposed to or not, but did notice that I was evading a lot more stuff. And when you're running through maps, you pretty much just don't get hit ever. Dots will lower your ES, and then you recover life on kill from this node here. So you're pretty much always at full life as long as you're killing stuff, which is always ritual. I'm running breach and ritual. And then what other options did I change? Oh yeah, so 2 grenade skills on here. So I have the grenade fire an additional projectile right here. So what I had before this was I didn't take this wheel right here. What I had before was I pathed up here, and then I pathed here for the extra projectile. 2 seems to be the magic number. You can only have 6 of these gas grenades out at a time, so 2 felt amazing. Like 3 is, you can't really spread them around enough, because if you shoot 3 times, then the first 3 disappear, and it's kind of hard to keep track of where stuff's at. I've been playing with 2, and then I grabbed this as well. So saving these points here, I put them here right now. But I'm gonna get rid of them. I have 6 extra points from Traveler's Wisdom right here. So once I don't have my Uber Lab done yet, which is embarrassing. But once I get my 4th Ascendancy done, I will get rid of these, go up here for freeze, and go up to this one, Sustainable Practices. I'm guessing this works like basically the LE hit, the evade 30% of your evasion rating acts like armor towards elemental damage. I'm guessing, I don't know. It seems busted. Pathfinder's already really defensive with evasion ES. And yeah, this is the thing that doubles your poisons, by the way, for Plague Finger. So you grab this, and then you grab this right here, +1 poisons, +1 poisons, and you're at 6 poisons, because you get 3 base, and then it doubles it. Yeah, so this is what I used to get to rank 10. Let's see if I'm still rank 10. Someone might have yoinked me. I went up to 9? Okay, well, I guess I'm rank 9 now. Cool. Don't know how that happened. I was just 10. Did someone go down? That's so funny. Anyways, so I kind of wanted to share a little bit about what I'm doing to get XP, like my XP farm, in case anybody else wants to push for ladder. To be honest, I feel like nobody really knows what they're doing, is my guess, except for like these people. Assuming they're all pushing for XP, right? I was pushing specifically for XP. What happened was like last night, around 27 hours ago, I noticed I was just playing for currency. I was playing like risky and just trying to go fast. And then I realized I was at like rank 300 when I looked at the ladder. And so I decided I was going to try to push for ladder. I might still push for top 10, like level 100. I don't know. The XP grind feels awful. But for those people who are thinking about doing it, the strat that I used is really straightforward. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, but basically I just juice towers with tablets with 9 or 10% increased experience gained on your maps. I don't really care about the other mod. So I go breach, ritual, and irradiated for +1 zone. And that's literally all I did. Some of these maps here in the middle, so like I got a 3 tower right here. So like these guys here in the middle were getting, and same with this one here. It's like this overlap right here was all giving me like 70% increased XP. Like this is 57. These ones were like close to 90, which was super busted. I was getting like at 93, I was getting like 4 to 5% per map, which is pretty crazy. My build works really well for ritual, not so much for breach, which sucks because breach is like really profitable right now. But yeah, you just kind of soak up the whole area with gas grenades and ritual, and then just kind of hide in the corner or run around. It's easier when you can dodge roll. Now that I have blink, it's a little harder in the breaches, honestly. So I'm kind of on the fence about staying dodge roll, or staying blink, I mean. But yeah, that's literally the whole strat. The other strat I wanted to share is this league, it's super easy to sustain waystones. I have 0 points into, oh, maybe I do. Oh yeah, I actually do have quantity, but I was over sustaining maps before I had these. Because the new last rare mob of the map drops, has like a really high chance, or 100% chance, it's close to 100% chance to drop a waystone of the same tier, and the map bosses have a really high chance to drop a +1. So between that, you don't really need the waystone chance on the map to sustain. So what I was doing was 2 things. One, I was taking a normal map, and I would take a Sinistral, right here, Omen of Sinistral Alchemy, So you get max prefixes. So I hit this, hit the alch. I get 3 prefixes and then 1 suffix. So the suffix here doesn't matter at all. I do poison. I don't even hit. So the armor does nothing to my build whatsoever. That's a free suffix. And then you get things like additional essence, monster packs, chests. So the prefixes are all the things that make it juicy. And then the suffixes make it harder, but give higher waystone drop chance right here. This is correlated to the suffixes. So I was getting lots of revives available. I wasn't using them, but whatever. But like, so here you get like, this is a really good one. Magic monsters and rare monsters. Really good suffixes. Oh, I got double magic. Yeah, I got double magic monster roll. So I got like 79% increased magic monsters. So this with the breach for guarded by magic monsters, like you just get tons of juice in your maps. So that's how you do that. The other way you can do it, if you don't have a bunch of normal ones, is you get this one here. This one has a suffix. So what you do is you would aug a prefix, and then you would go to your omens. And there's one that makes your regal guarantee a prefix. Sinistral coronation. So you proc that. And then you hit a regal. And now it gets a prefix. Cool. So now you have 2 prefixes, 1 suffix. And then what's the other one? You get this one, Sinistral Exaltation. You slam. Boom. So now you have 3 prefixes, 1 suffix. Benefit to doing this, or downside of doing it this way, is it costs a little more. It's 1x for the slam, and the omen, the regal one, the regal omen's like half an x, and the exalt omen's like 1.5x. So you spend about 2x in omens, 1x in the exalt, plus the regal. So you end up around 3 to 4x rolling your map. To me, totally worth it to get a juicy prefix only XP juicer. So totally cool with me. If you want to go for XP, that's literally all I was doing. And see if I'm still rank 9. Yep, I'm rank 9 on the ladder. So not rocket science. I think this will get more competitive in the future. Yeah, I maybe people aren't running it, and these are just people with really good builds who are playing a lot. I don't know. I thought it was fun to go for XP. Maybe other people do too. Yeah, that's the gist of the build and what I've been up to. I'd highly recommend Gas Grenade to people who, if you can afford these, they're like, it's going to say they're a div. Yeah, you can get them for like 9x, probably more for like 10 to 15x. This search is all messed up. Does it show it? Yeah, I can't show it that way. But if you can get these, get your hands on these, then I'd recommend playing it. Until you get these, you can just scale Gas Cloud. Gas Grenade is super damage efficient. I think it's a little bit over-tuned. I'd be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. I don't think the mid-league nerf it, but next patch would be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. I had a 1 div bow or crossbow. This is actually a 10x crossbow. So it has like really good flat lightning, really good flat cold, and then percent increased elemental damage with garbage suffixes. Cold and lightning are actually the worst ones to get. Fire damage has the highest flat value. If you're going for flat elemental, it's like the highest you can get. Like the bottom of tier 1 on cold and lightning is like 80, I think. Tier 1, tier 9, but the highest tier, you know what I mean? And then the highest on fire is like 120. So it's like 50% higher based on what PoE POB says. So I don't know, but this could be better. Yeah, this is a 10x bow. I think I sniped it. Like I think I got this pretty cheap, but still, it's like not a crazy bow or anything. Crossbow. Ideal is like higher tier here, fire for one of these, and then plus like 5, 6, 7 projectiles. That adds a ton of damage. I tried one on. It takes gas grenade from, if a plus 7, it takes gas grenade from 711 up to like 1011. So it adds like 300% increased flat damage effectiveness. So it's like 30% more damage. It's crazy. They're also really expensive, so I don't have one yet. I did all 3. I did all my points for this guy. I've done 2 of these. These fights were super easy. Actually, let's go run one. Let's go do one real quick. I think I have a breach stone ready. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do it, but we're going to try. Yeah, I do. Cool. Let's go do a tier 3 Zest on this build so you can see how the bossing is. The bossing is like, it's pretty good. It's not great. It's a little, if the boss moves around a lot, you have to kind of go with your AoE setup. So this is the AoE setup, magnified and effect and reach. The damage setup is conk effect and long fuse. So I'm gonna link this in guild to my buddy real quick. Who knows I'm doing it. Yeah, but farming expedition ritual is the move with this. Expedition is just a little bit more dangerous, so I didn't run it while I was leveling. I'm not sure if I pushed to 100 or not, to be honest. I kind of would like to finish top 10 on the ladder, but I also have like a job, so we'll see if that gets done. If I do, I think I'm gonna. So I think part of the reason I'm making this video is because I think I'm gonna re-roll this build. It's really good. It's really powerful, but for the amount of currency I have now, or I'm about to have, I think I can play something that's like a little bit. Shit. I'm so tired. I shouldn't. I'm like really messing this up. So the build's a little bit weird. You kind of have to like remember where the projectiles are because they have like a bit of a delay. What is? Okay, I'm just tripping then. You have to kind of like remember where you shot them and just trust that those things are going to die really quickly, really soon. And oh yeah, the grenades do bounce off these guys. So if I kind of hard to see like medium. So like if I shoot it into, oops, I shoot it into them. See how they bounced over here? This one fell like that one just disappeared. So you can like brick it a little bit. You have to just be careful. It's honestly usually just easier to shoot in the front of the pack because if you hit one of them, they can bounce really far. I've seen mobs kick it like halfway across the screen before. It's like a soccer ball. Usually it's pretty safe to just shoot it at their feet. Like shoot it like a minimum distance. So even if you point right at your feet, it still goes like, I don't know, a little bit of a range away. So you're usually safer to just shoot at that distance. I'm really not making the build look good. Last time I finished this with like over a minute and I was ahead of the thing. I'm just super tired and I'm playing like trash. So the build's good, I promise. We did it. I need this crap. These things are expensive. These things are like 2 div right now. These breach stones. We're on day 4 right now, I think. All right, so here's the bossing. Never tried this boss. This is I'm on tier. This is my 3rd time ever doing this boss, so we'll see how it goes. But the way you boss on this is you pre-fire it with the grenades, and then you cast Despair, and then you run around and hide and try to land grenades on them. Here we go. Cast this. Oh, I got hit by that. That's scary. Last time I just like evaded all of those with the. Ooh. Ooh. Shouldn't have ate that. I don't know this fight at all. Okay. Oof. Oh, this is my 3rd time ever doing this fight. I didn't play much on what are these things? Okay, what is Thume? Okay, well. Yeah, you get the idea. You just run around and spam the arrows at their feet. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I got it. Oh no, I think that's the worst case scenario, right? Because now I don't get the loot. Oh no, I think that's worst case scenario. Oh no. If I would have just died. Oh, I get that at least. Oh, that sucks. I think if you just die before it, you get like extra portals to do it with. Unlucky. Well, still learning the fight. But it can do tier 3 if you just play a little better than me. So yeah, that's pretty much the overview. Build's awesome. And if you want to push ladder, I'd recommend doing at least these two things. There's probably some other strats that are better, but these two work for sure. So anyways, that's all. Geez, 20 minutes. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about the build, feel free to ping me in game. I have at Tierney, just TEARKNEE. So just that'll always be a good way to reach me in game, or comments or whatever if you end up playing it and we'll have questions. I also streamed most of the grind from 91 to 94 on Twitch, Tierney the Hateful on Twitch, and then if I end up pushing towards 100, I'll be streaming most of that as well. So we'll see if I do that. But thanks, guys. Night.